It's always fun to see Steve walk in the door because you know he cares, you know he's always going to be there for you, and he wants to help.
Mr. Andrews called me and he said, now get your to Boise. Preece is being wooed by somebody else, and I'll just warn you right now, if he doesn't come back, you stay where you are.
Steve Preece was playing football at Oregon State, and was one of the guys that we looked up to as kids. He was a great player on great teams.
The Giant Killers, yeah. Well, we beat SC that time. We beat them 3-0, and they were, I think, 21-point favorites coming in. We get the old stuff from down south that we watered the field, and they couldn't run in the mud and all that kind of stuff, which was a bunch of BS.
Every time we want to do something at Oregon State, that group of the Giant Killer era has stepped forward in some fashion to be a part. As a former player, as a guy that continues to be a good friend and associate of our coaching staff, he is totally invested in wanting to know and wanting to help and wanting to see this thing grow.
When Steve was playing, we never lost to the Ducks, which was always nice. Didn't have to listen to a lot of bull crap.
Steve has to toe the line between basically reporting and being a homie, being a fan for the Beavers.
Absolutely, I'd trust him under any circumstances. You may not like what he says, but that's what he means, and that's what his feeling is.
Despite him having another job and another life, he has remained involved because he wants to help.
And to tell you the real honest God truth, I don't know what his other job is.
He's one of those guys that you got a question, you need some help, you want some advice. He's always knowledgeable enough and invested enough to want to step in and be a part of it. That's the Steve Preece story.